as I am loading up the car and I'm putting the basket away, these two black girls walked by and they were like, make that content. I was like, period. I absolutely love us, okay? Because hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soraya and I am a stay-at-home mom of 4 little children. And when I started vlogging this week, I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about, if I wanted to talk about anything specific, what exactly this week was going to look like, what we were going to be doing. I just sat down and started talking. And so what this vlog has turned out to be is, yes, a week in the life, but it has also turned out to be sharing what the Lord is teaching me about being a stay-at-home mom and what the Lord is teaching me just about life right now in general.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you paused on all the action? Quit the stress and need no caption. Give your Instagram vacation. Yeah, work on your patience. Yeah, but you ain't facing. Yeah, yeah. Cause I love some music, but I just went through it. So I took a little break on the west side. Now I'm waking up late on my best side. And it's okay for you. Take a day or two. Get your mind together. Sing it with me. Say all to Jesus.
Yesterday did not turn out the way that I thought it was going to. It wasn't as productive, I guess. That's a better way to say it, than like I thought it was going to be. I wanted to do like a charcuterie board because I've been just eating so much and almost like overeating, overindulging in food lately. And so my lactation consultant was like, well, make a charcuterie board of, healthy things that you can, be snacking on and eating throughout the day. And she was like, you can never eat too many bananas. You can stuff yourself with bananas and it's better than cakes and cookies and pies and things like that. So don't have any bananas on there today. But it took me so long to do that because I ended up going live on YouTube yesterday, and I was on live for almost 4 hours just talking, and my children were acting crazy and things are going crazy, and it was a true day in the life of a stay-at-home mom. But I mean, it was cool, it was fun. Like, I enjoy being on YouTube live. Like, my community that comes through and interacts and comments, and I mean, it's always a good time. With going live, I follow the leading of the Holy Spirit every single time, because like I shared in the very first live that I did, going on live is another level of vulnerability. And while the Safe Space with Soraya is about transparency and vulnerability, there is something to be said about becoming too familiar. And I was listening to a sermon by Bishop S.Y. Younger, and he was saying, when you're in ministry, you have to be careful of how familiar you become with people through posting on social media. And he gave the example of, like, you go on vacation and you post a picture of yourself in a swimsuit. And it's innocent, you didn't mean anything by it, just wanted to share, your experience, your vacation. But now the people that you're ministering to can't even really focus on what you're doing and what you're saying and focus on the Lord, because they're picturing you in the swimsuit that you posted. I think that that's why the Lord told me part of the reason he told me to, don't get on social media throughout the week, because it was becoming, I was overindulging in it the same way I was overindulging in food. I was overindulging in scrolling on social media and just spending time on social media that really could be spent doing other things. And then also the familiarity, posting so much behind the scenes and what I was doing throughout the day and how I was looking, and I just, just craziness. The Lord has really been, I guess, impressing upon my heart, and something that I've been praying for too is, stewardship, helping us to steward what we have well and to manage what we have well, because we are a young, growing family, and money is tight right now. And the Lord has been so faithful in sustaining us every month, but the fact that I'm a stay-at-home mom, I can't really contribute, to our household bills and finances, like I desire to. But even though I can't contribute the way that I would like to, there are still things that I can do, still things that I, have like some control over to maybe help offset a cost or maybe reduce a cost. And so one of the things that the Lord had me do this week was buy real dishes. When Lee and I got married 7 years ago, the only real dishes that we were given were like glasses, like drinking glasses. But nobody bought us like real plates or real bowls or real like forks and spoons and knives and stuff. So we've just been using like paper plates, and the Lord was just like, that's a cost you can eliminate. So go buy some real dishes. And I did. I went and bought 6 of the dinner plates, 6 little salad plates, and 6 bowls. And I bought 6 of everything because it's 6 of us in this house. And then even when it comes to like drinking glasses, cups, and everything. Hello, this is a little kid's cup from Kane, and we're gonna reuse this. We're gonna wash it out and we're gonna use it, because my thought process is, number one, we can eliminate the cost and the expense of replacing and buying paper plates, paper bowls, right? Also paper cups, also paper or plastic utensils, but then also trash bags, right? The trash bags are filling up so quickly because we're throwing away all this stuff, right, that we're using multiple times throughout the day. And so this is a way we're gonna be able to save some trash bags and not have to replace the trash bags, as often. If you don't, leave that alone. As often. So that's, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it work. You know what? And paper towels. Let's talk about paper towels, right? I bought some dish towels to dry dishes, because what I was doing was I was just using paper towels to dry the dishes. I thought that we were good stewards, but I feel like there's a deeper level of stewardship that, we can reach and we can go to. And there's a deeper level of faithfulness that we can reach and we can go to over the things that we have, while we are in waiting for the Lord to just bless us.
It's a process, I will get past. It's not so bad, yeah.
like buying this head of lettuce, this was also the Lord that was like, you know, instead of buying the package of lettuce, get you a head of lettuce because it's cheaper than buying the package. Yeah, it is more convenient to buy the package, but, you know, saving money, getting more, you know, getting more with a head of lettuce than you would like in the bag. Like, we usually buy like, you know, the frozen bag of fries, but the Lord was like, buy you a sack of potatoes and learn how to make your own fries at home. And I'm like, Lord, ain't that gonna be hard? So as I'm standing in the store, he was like, just Google it. So I Googled how to make your own fries at home, and it was really simple. Even when it comes to food and cooking, you know, he's just having me to just reevaluate things and learn how to manage and budget and steward even better than what we were doing.
Got a questioning, 'cause I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause I got you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my, what a sacrifice. He really suffered up until he died. Yet here I am just moaning and groaning, complaining. Power is on my side. So this that I'm going through, had to change my thoughts.
Twins are asleep right now, and the two oldest are occupied with TV and iPad. And, you know, I feel bad because they've been having a lot of screen time. Like, we have not been doing a whole lot of learning time this week. And we've been doing little things like counting colors, shapes, you know, maybe reading like some labels or, you know, boxes or things like that, but like a real formal learning time, I just haven't had it in me this week to do. Like, even right now, you know, I'm sitting here on the couch drinking my chai and listening to rain sounds and just taking a moment just to stop and just breathe and just relax and rest. I was like, I shouldn't do this because there's so many things I could be doing around the house. But then I'm reminded of the prophet Elijah and how, you know, after the whole thing with, you know, the prophets, Jezebel, you know, running from Jezebel, that whole story, he ran away and the Lord provided him food and water. And one commentary says the angel of the Lord stood guard while Elijah rested. But the thing that gets me about it is like, rest was needed for the journey, right? That replenishing of food and water. I mean, and the Bible even says it, you know, you need to eat this so that you have strength for the journey. And so even though there are so many things I could be doing, rest is needed to even do those things. You know, rest is needed so that I can show up and be able to balance and juggle everything that I have to do around the house and take care of the kids, right? And so I'm really, you know, fighting against that guilt that I feel of like, you know, taking time to rest. Like, I feel guilty for doing that, but I should not feel guilty because rest is biblical. That was about a good 10 minutes before one of the babies woke up, but I'm grateful for that 10 minutes. So now we back on it. Let's go. I'm coming, sister. I have started coming to 7 Brew whenever I go out by myself.
And for the last couple of times, I've gotten the blondie. I'm gonna go ahead and try this chai. Yeah, I hope it's good. Can I do a medium hot chai? Can you add like vanilla flavoring to that? And I think that's it. Sure. Oh, can I get that with oat milk as well, please?
Is that for you?
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Smells good. Okay. It's good. I like it. I guess I was just expecting to taste what Starbucks tastes like, you know? So that's throwing me off. But it doesn't taste bad. Like, it tastes good. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what am I tasting? Am I tasting the vanilla? Am I tasting the chai? Like, what exactly is it that I'm tasting? Or is it the oat milk that I'm tasting? I don't know, but it's good. And definitely cheaper than Starbucks. So, seeing as how we've been talking about like budgeting and stewarding better and well, I might just have to go to what's this called? To 7 Brew, because it's cheaper and it still tastes good. It tastes different, but it still tastes good. Okay, let's go in this store. That was the first time that I have, or actually that's the second time that I have like filmed like out in public in Walmart. It's super busy because the Super Bowl is tomorrow, and then it's also the first, so the store is busy and there were so many people in there, and so many people were like staring and like whispering, and I was just like, I almost like put the phone away and was like, never mind, I'm not gonna record because it's way too many people. And I just felt like really just like nervous and like insecure and scared to do it. But every time like that thought entered my mind to put the phone away and stop filming, my brain would be like, do any of these people pay your bills? No? Okay, keep that phone out and keep it on. on to the second store. A part of what I feel like the Lord is calling me to do when it comes to like stewardship and all that kind of stuff is, girl, you halfway in the middle of the street, you might as well just go ahead and pull out. You looking at me like I'm wrong. I got the stop sign. Girl, hello, what? Anyways, so part of what I feel like is like the stewardship part, or like part of how I feel like I can go even deeper into good stewardship is, you know, shopping for different things at different stores, right? So, you know, I don't mind paying a little bit higher price for like quality goods, or sometimes it's like the quality of it, you know, like I don't have to have the highest quality of it, so I could get, you know, a lower price or something like that, you know. So the Lord really has me like now looking at like sale papers and coupons and things like that, and just looking at the things that we, you know, typically get quite often. And like I said, just looking at it to see like which store has the better deal. Let's go in here and get the rest of this grocery list. Y'all, so to wrap up this video, I want to share one more thing that the Lord actually has brought back to my remembrance from last year, actually. So when we found out that we were pregnant, just pregnant in general, and then finding out we were pregnant with twins, one of my biggest concerns and something I was talking to the Lord about was, how are we going to be able to show up for each kid the same way? You know what I mean? Like, how are we going to be able to just pour out the same love and attention and care to each child evenly when there's just the two of us, right? Just me and my husband, but there's 4 babies that need, you know, care and attention. And then also me being a stay-at-home mom, I'm one person and I have to be divided up between the 4 of them. And I was like, Lord, you know, I don't want my babies to ever look back on their childhood and be like, well, mommy didn't pay attention to me, or, you know, I had to do things on my own because mommy was busy. And I was telling the Lord that, and I was just like, Lord, I know that we can't be perfect, but help us to be excellent. And when I said that in prayer, I was like, why did I say that? Or like, where did that come from, right? But I knew in my heart that being perfect versus being excellent was 2 different things. And so recently,
Well, this week I Googled perfect versus excellent, and here's what Google said. Perfect means flawless, while excellent means outstanding or extremely good. And I read something else that said, you know, perfection or being perfect means you can't make mistakes at all. But being excellent means, you know, we hold you to a very high standard, but there's an understanding that there's probably going to be some flaws there. The goal is not to be perfect, but the goal is to be excellent, to, you know, make the best decisions possible for them, to give as much love as you possibly can, to make sure that every child feels seen and feels loved. But the only way that we're able to do that and balance all of that is with the help of the Lord. Like, without the Lord, there is no way that we can show up as best as we can, you know, for our children. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, maybe even share it with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!